And now, the Riverdale Carnival presents the Archies.
Take care of the kissing booth while we're singing, Sabrina.
Okay, everybody, here we go with our new hit record, Sugar, Sugar!
Good day, everybody. Welcome to the Daily Sweep. I'm your host, Anthony Longhair Leclair, and I'm joined by my fantastic co-host, the marvelous Marla the Mouse McHardy.
What's up, everybody?
And we have a question for you. Did you know that on this day, in 1969, the Archies started a 4-week run, #1 on the U.S. charts with Sugar, Sugar? It's a fairly well-known song, I think.
I would say so.
I mean, I'm sure there's some of you who have no idea what this song is. But anyway, it was the longest-running one-hit wonder, apparently, in the UK. After it had done so well in the States, and it had an 8-week run at the top of the charts in the UK.
Shit.
And that's the Archies, man.
The Archies.
You know that when you go into the grocery store and you're like passing by the tabloids and you're finding out what Brangelina have been up to and like whatever the new version of that is now, or like Hiddle Swift or whatever the fuck's going on.
Oh God.
And well, that's even dated now. I don't know what the new thing is. Anyway, whatever stupid celebrity couple thing you're watching, and then you look up a little bit and then you see Time, and then you look up a little bit and you see Oprah, and then you look up a bit more and then you see Archie comics. Those of you who don't know what the fuck that is, you should spend the $5 and get a couple Archie comics.
Yeah, every time I see those in line, I'm like, should I appease my inner 12-year-old child and buy an Archie comic?
See, no one would think twice if you bought an Archie comic.
Yeah, that's true. I spent a good chunk of my childhood reading Archie comics, though. I feel like a lot of people did.
Well, you've seen my collection.
Well, yeah, I have.
I still have it. Here in this place, in the next room over. But yeah, so the Archies did very well for themselves and hit over a month-long stint on the U.S. single charts with Sugar, Sugar. So that was on this day.
This day.
In 1969.
That's exciting. Also, everyone leave in the comments, Betty or Veronica. We want to know.
There's only one real answer. Everyone knows that it's Betty.
Everyone knows it's Betty, but start a fight in the comments.
Yeah. So, Justin, we're talking to you. Sure, you prefer that brunette rather than Betty, but you know what? Too bad. And Veronica's not even a brunette. She's black-haired.
No,
anyway.
she's black hair, so
Whatever. I know you like that soulless. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Shout out to Justin Hey You in the Bushes Robinson, because we know that he listens to all these fucking things. At least someone is.
Hi, Justin.
So, that being said, we're going to move on to this day in 2019. So, this is very interesting. Those of you who have been to the Linsmore Tavern before, good for you. That's fantastic. It's in Toronto, by the way. If people don't know where Toronto is, it's in Ontario. If people don't know where Ontario is, it's in Canada. If people don't know where Canada is, it's the United States' bigger, more mature sister.
We're America's hat.
That's right. So, anyway, Linsmore Tavern's in Toronto. You should check it out. It's a sweet place for live music. And tonight, until 2 a.m., you could check out Blackdog Ballroom. Now, the reason why I suggest this at such a late time, since it is 10:30 while we're recording this, it probably won't be until 11 by the time we get it actually posted, so you'll still have a few hours to go check them out. Blackdog Ballroom is a band that I used to cover a lot, and I did photos for before when I lived in Toronto. They're fucking awesome dudes. Mike Stanfield, who's the lead singer of the band, is a kick-ass, dapper gentleman who's all about that classic mod British sound, and their band is awesome. So check that shit out. You'll get a couple other bands too. You'll get a tribute band for The Who.
That's exciting.
Which is pretty awesome. A Clash tribute as well.
It's also exciting.
Opening up. So you might have missed the Clash tribute by now. I don't know. The doors have already opened. The show has already started. but you're definitely going to catch some Blackdog Ballroom before the end of the night is through. If you head on your way by the time you listen to this, if you listen to it as soon as we post it. So those of you who subscribed, will have a decent idea and a decent head start to get down to the Linsmore Tavern. It's on Danforth, so those of you who are nearby, run on down, grab a few drinks, check out some kick-ass music. I've only ever seen them play at Cherry Cola's, but I think that's just because it was a mainstay and a fun place to go to, so that's where I checked them out. It's where I almost met Iggy Pop, and but he decided to go somewhere else that night. That's
disappointing.
But did see Josh home from Queens of the Stone Age.
That's awesome.
It was pretty awesome. I didn't go up to him, but it was awesome. He was sitting in the back, as if to say, like, don't fucking talk to me. Which is understandable. But anyway, apparently Cherry Cola's is a intense hub for fucking class acts. But anyway, the Linsmore Tavern is also, so go there, check out Blackdog Ballroom. They're a kick-ass band. And who doesn't want to hear the Who? Or the Clash, right? So check out those tribute bands as well. And
also,
then,
side note, I think it's really funny when people call him Josh Hummy.
Yeah. Josh Hummy.
Josh Hummy.
Give it to me, Josh Hummy. Anyway, but also, there's a person who posted a few hours back who was asking about open mics in November in Toronto. Now, this just makes me want to talk about the open mic scene in Toronto. When I was living there, I hosted a couple myself. I hosted at Duffy's Tavern up on Bloor, and I hosted at the Black Irish down at Queen and Sherbourne, which is no longer a thing. It turned into the Libertarian, which then had a shooting, which then closed down. I have no idea what the fuck it is now. But anyway, I hosted a few open mics there. They were a fun time. A lot of interesting people. I'd go to Lou Dogs and check out an open mic that a buddy of mine also did, and did the circuit a bit anyway. But for those of you looking for open mics to go, Monday nights, the Bovine Sex Club has you covered. Sunday nights at Lola in the Kensington Market. Thursday at Dave's, which is a little further north. It's on St. Clair, West and Christie, so it's a little northwest of the city if you're looking that way. Yeah, this guy, though, sorry, I'm just checking the thread now on the Toronto local music page, but this guy is, like, hitchhiking to Toronto for a day in November sometime.
Oh, wow.
To hit up an open mic, and apparently he's got some intense metal vocals. He keeps asking everyone if these open mics are metal-friendly. Love it. It makes me smile. I wish I was hosting one of those open mics.
I was going to say, I don't think people will complain if you get up and play metal, because not a lot of people do that, so that's really exciting. So,
well, he's not talking about playing it, he's talking about singing it, so that could be a very different thing.
True, but still.
But yeah.
Go and do that.
I mean, yeah, for sure go and do that. So yeah, anyway, there are open mics all around, easy to find. It's, so anyway, do keep researching. I think open mics are worthwhile, even if you're an established musician. I know that when I was playing at the Black Irish and hosting the open mics there, I got some great musician friends coming out to play occasionally. I had a friend who has, I think he might still have, but had at least at the time, basically a tenure at the Copa, and he would play there all the fucking time. And whenever he had free time, he would come over to the Black Irish and drink and play songs, and he would blow the roof off the place. And a good friend of mine who goes under the moniker Electric Ego is also a fabulous musician, loves the Beatles, loves Dylan, loves Leonard Cohen, and takes a mix of all of that and throws his own style into it with his own music. And I used to harmonize on top of his stuff, and he would come out most Monday nights to our open mic. And anyway, so this is just me blathering on about how I think the open mic scene is a very important thing to check out. And then since while we're here, I'll make a shameless plug for next Thursday. We're hosting an open mic at the Fox and Fiddle in North Bay, Ontario. Please come out to the Fox and Fiddle.
Absolutely.
And we're there from 9:30 till 1. Do support your local open mic places. When people reach out to look for open mics, do let them know what's going on. And, you know, I'm saying I've got my open mic coming out next Thursday at the Fox and Fiddle. Also, this Thursday and next Thursday at Cecil's in North Bay, there's an open mic. And every Tuesday at the Voy in North Bay. There's an open mic. It's important to promote all these things, just to get local artists out to play their things, traveling artists coming through to show off, to say, hey, this is me, hire me for these gigs.
Yeah, for sure.
Whether you're starting or you're established, whatever, getting out, playing new music, trying new material, trying new covers, showing off your stuff, hanging out with friends, having drinks, and just fucking around, whatever. Get a good jam going. Open mics are important. So I thought it was important to comment on David Kerr is the metal vocalist, who's, I hope he doesn't mind me shouting him out here, looking for an open mic space in Toronto. So we're gonna reach out there and we're gonna post on his initial post. We'll comment on that with this daily sweep, and hopefully people will reach out. And do definitely keep going to the open mics. They're a real important thing. That's your daily sweep. We may be back tomorrow. It depends. I'm playing a wedding gig tomorrow, so it depends on how early I can get a daily sweep up. Get that? Daily sweep up.
Haha, I see what you did there.
Swept up, right?
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I'm good at this game. So we may get an episode in tomorrow. If not, we will see you Sunday for the next daily sweep, and we'll sweep some other obscure musical reference out from under the proverbial rug. Have a good night, everybody. Go to the Linsmore Tavern. Check out Blackdog Ballroom.
See you later.
Sugar, oh honey, honey, you are my candy girl, and you got me wanting